Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Hitman Freelancer and Challenge Roulette. I kind of thought we were finished with this last time, but then upon editing I realised that I'd completely ignored the stipulation on the showdown level at the end. And when you do that, that's a fail, basically. So I've worked my way back up to level 4. We've got 6 levels left. I was just going to go straight to the final 3 levels, but we're also nearly at another milestone, so I thought I wanted to share that with you, given as you've seen so many of my playthroughs so far. So we are left with Mendoza, Marrakesh, Bangkok, Paris again unfortunately, but also Berlin and Hawke's Bay. Now, I think we want to do Hawke's Bay and or Hantu as the showdown. So we will probably do... We might have to do Paris again today. I know we did Paris last video. Unless we save Paris and we do Berlin today and 2 alerted. This was the best I could do in terms of getting new levels we've not seen before. So let's start with Bangkok. It is arms trafficking, so we'll have to bear that in mind. But we'll also have to see what the wheel has to say about things, and this time we might actually pay attention to it. So these are the challenges we are yet to choose from. We've got 8 of them available, so we're not going to see them all, but we'll see most. And today, first of all, we are seeing Sniper. Okie doke. That's going to ruin most of our challenges, but that's fine. So with that in mind, we might need to change to Silent Assassin, jeez. Because we can't do ice picks, we can't do katanas, we can't do shotguns or explosive kills. So the only hope we've got of getting any challenges complete today is Silent Assassin. And the only thing we can bring along is our sniper rifle. So basically we're not completing any challenges on Bangkok. But what can we do on Bangkok? We can change outfits. Also, it looks like it's the elusive target version, so we could get that military officer outfit. We'll probably have to make a visit upstairs to get thingy, the cameras, because doing it in the other office just doesn't work most of the time. Now, we could always get a regular guard outfit perhaps as well, just because we can. Yeah, we've got a regular military guy. Good. Because yeah, all we're allowed to do today is use the briefcase and sniper rifle. Are we still trespassing in this outfit? We are. So maybe we'll switch back just in case. We don't want to blow that outfit just yet. Now, whereabouts is military man? Oops. Who's that going to be? Noob, are you going to sit on me or are you just going to fanny about? Also, I forgot to pick up my briefcase there. But we can choke him out. Bare hands is allowed. Now, what if we pull a third person in here? Would we get our elite soldier guy this time? Yeah, we would. Cool, so that's the outfit I wanted. Not military soldier, come on. Can we not pick up his outfit? Do I have to drag him away a bit? Yeah, it seems we can't actually get his outfit. We can get the safe key though. And the master key card, so that's cool. But it turns out we can't get Red Hat's outfit. Okay. And now we just need to hope that nobody else comes around here, because if they do, that's Silent Assassin gone. So, can we get back out here without anyone noticing that bod? We can, good. Surveillance recorder needs to be taken out. 4 people need to be taken out and hidden. Things of that nature. Delivery area at the back as a target. That might be somewhere where we can go in this outfit. So that's promising. Okay, we are actually trespassing in there as military man. I didn't think we were. Oh well. Oh, it turns out our target is Mrs. Mukjai anyway, so she's now moved back inside. Although, no, it's Alan Marchetti, wasn't it? He was out back, so now he's moved inside. Confusing targets, moving around the map, generally being awkward. Oh, dagnammit, and someone has found the body. Okay, so Silent Assassin's gone. Therefore, we have got no hope of completing any of our challenges.
Hello, Private.
We don't now need to deal with the surveillance recorder, I suppose, but we probably still will, just because it's a good idea. But I guess we can also just deal with Mrs. Mukjai at this point. Because with Silent Assassin gone, yeah, basically the goal is just shoot everyone and escape. We're in combat. Why are we in combat?
Who are you?
What do you mean, who am I? Okay, this has all gone wrong.
Hey, you, stop.
Yep, everyone knows who we are.
Fancy but cozy. No backpack.
But we've got the cameras at least. That's good. So it turns out this outfit was actually crap for getting up here and getting the cameras. We'd have been better off with any other outfit, basically. We could use the outfit of hotel staff. But there aren't any about, I don't think. There certainly aren't any close to where we are now. Now, who's coming this way? Just a whole bunch of guards and whatnot. One of the elusive targets is roaming about. Yeah. This outfit's not amazing. But where we are now. There's a target. Where's she going? So she stands outside this room. Can we pop her through the window? Is that an option? Seems like it is. Now, someone has shot us. They're coming around for more.
He's in the bathroom.
No, he's not. He's not in the bathroom. Shut up. You haven't seen me. Okay, they might have seen me. Yeah, we're dead. We failed. Campaign failed. Dagnammit. Well, I was going to have a jolly good time today. I was going to record this episode. I was probably going to record the next episode as well. And fun times were going to be had by all. Instead, I now need to work my way back up to the end again. So I think I'll just do that off camera. And I will see you soon back at this point. And we're back. It's a couple of days later. Worked my way back up to level 4. Got a hot cup of coffee. Got Noob in my lap. And all is well. Unfortunately, it is Psyops, but there you go. That was the one that had a decent selection of maps that we've not seen before. So I think today we will do 2 of the unalerted. Shall we still save Hawke's Bay or Hantu for the showdown? Maybe. Let's see. It's got distract target though, so it would be a very short and sweet showdown, but maybe that's fine. If distract target happens to be there, it happens to be there. It's not the end of the world. We will go for Dartmoor then first. Blind target, eliminate guard sniper, no witnesses. Now let's see how the wheel feels about these things. There's 7 levels left. There's 6 challenges left, so it's kind of worked out well this way. Every cloud and all that. And civvies only. Very well. Guards only screwed us last time. But civvies only, let's see. Well, I say last time. I mean on attempt number 1, we were screwed over by civvies only. Let's grab the flash phone. And let's have a look at what we've got here. Headshot kill legendary. We do have another sniper rifle. We'll be bringing that anyway, but ice pick kill's probably the best bet. Because it fits in the pocket. Now this is actually attempt number 4. Attempt number 3, where I was trying to get back up off camera, kind of went a bit pear-shaped. I had Time Trial and Sapienza with a target in the mansion and one in the biolab. Just about got them done in 4 minutes, but then everyone else in the biolab decided to send me back to square one. Now, do we need the flash phone? Or do we want any other sort of flash device we've got? We've got the remote flash device there. They're really flaky, is the trouble. But if I can use it, then it saves flash phone for another level. Whereas if I try and fail, then I'll have to use the flash phone anyway, and that decreases the odds of us getting another flash phone. Where else have we got blind target? No, I think we'll be fine using flash phone, because we don't have a lot of other blind targets, so we should have everything we need. Let's go see what Dartmoor says. And it's civvies only. Remember this, Muse. I mean, yeah, we can knock off guards if it's necessary. Is this garden show? If a guard is a target, we'll knock him off for sure. But...
Hello, sir.
Hello. Oh, why have I even bought the sniper rifle? It's civvies only, so I can't complete the eliminate guards sniper challenge. Unless all of our targets happen to be guards. Because there are exactly 3 targets, so... I suppose it's not impossible. But then we'd be giving up ice pick kill, which is worth more money.
I think the heel on this shoe is coming.
So...
I cannot.
probably a silly decision to bring the sniper rifle. I'm probably a big idiot. Now, let's grab the microphone and the wrench, just in case they come in handy. And let's go see who target number 1 is. Target number 1 is a guard. But I think target number 2 there, that one in the middle, is probably a cleaner of some sort of mansion staff. So I think we're not eliminating 3 targets with a sniper rifle. Now, whereabouts exactly is the camera
Sorry,
device?
sir, got orders. Can't let you through. Sorry for the inconvenience.
I always forget. Because I haven't found an easy way to take out the camera device on this level. No, it's just behind the wall there. So yeah, it's kind of shielded quite well. Clever buggers.
Weird.
Well, hello, sir.
Now, what if we were to drop our phone somewhere near here?
You've got to be kidding me.
Hey, pick that up.
You pick that up.
Ah, great.
Good man. Cool, so that's blind target out of the way.
Do I know him?
Now let's have a look around. So yeah, target 2
No hard feelings, sir, but I need you to turn around.
is
and walk
staff.
back the way you
So
came
yeah.
from, you fucking idiot.
You what, mate? Oh, you're lucky it's civvies only. Now, how are we getting into the mansion then? Because we've got guards and we've got guards. I suppose we're just sneaking in through this unguarded door. That makes life easier. Now, who's going to come over here if we turn on the gramophone? I think the answer would be one of the civilians, because a guard's not going to come over and turn it off, is he? Yep, this is the way to do it. Now, I've just remembered that we've got no witnesses, and therefore we're going to need to erase the video evidence if we want that. Kind of forgot about that when I ran all blasé past the camera. But that's the world in which we live. Now, Where did target number 2 go? He's around. Can we repeat the same trick over here? Maybe he's not going to fall for it. Like his friend did. But maybe we can lure him in this general direction with some sort of sound. And then once that's done, he will then be like, oh yeah, gramophone. Don't mind me, guard. You've got nothing to fear from me today. Now you, on the other hand, oh, you better be fearing. He is probably the closest man to that. Yes, he's the one who heard that sound. So now he's over there. Maybe when he stops being confused, we can just repeat the same again. No, not if he's gonna. Not if the door's gonna instantly close like that. And now the guard moved in because of the door closing. Dang it. Oh, now the guard is dealing with the gramophone. The worst. Is there any opportunity to drop a thing on his head? Do you stand close enough to that chandelier that we can get you? Maybe if we do that, we can. Did we bring a pistol? I forget. We didn't. But we do have the sniper rifle. Good. So it did come in handy after all. Now we can go back to target number 3. So how does one sensibly deal with these cameras? Because one cannot sneak into the house from this side. Or sneak out of the house from that side, can they? Let's see. Yeah, we can't go through there. And we can't go through there. So yeah, the only way into that section then, I think... Oh, can we go through here? No. Okay. So yeah, the only way into the camera section is just waltzing into it, which we're not allowed to do. I really should find a good way of dealing with these cameras. No, there's no real angle from this far down, unfortunately. So, sniper rifle goes back in the case. We'd have to be up the steps. We might just miss out on no witnesses, to be honest, because... Yeah. You're a real person. One of you is a real person. Is it you, green dress? Yeah. Green dress is a real person. And then we're in the realms of bodyguards. And we're not allowed to harm any of the guards that are around. So... Yeah. Is there any other way that we can get in?
Beautiful.
Yeah, we're not allowed in there.
That's it. 1 foot in front of the other.
And now you're a witness, but that's fine because you're going to die anyway. So how are we taking this guy out anyway? I'm thinking from down here? What you got, friend? You do have another pistol. That's nice. Suppose we'll grab it. It's nice to have one about our person. Now, where's our guard? Well, we wounded him. Is he going to make a move? Would be nice if we did. There we go. Good. Now let's vacate the area that the shot came from.
Man,
Obviously nothing to
said
do
it
with
was
this.
around here. Why can't I find it?
We're back to no witnesses. Aside from the cameras. So that's good. Yep, nothing there, friend. You just carry on. Maybe this would have been a good time to rush the cameras whilst security
Man, I got nothing.
is
Stand
down
by.
here looking around. But then again,
Whatever it was, I don't think it's over. Keep your guard up.
Security are just roaming about and being sus right now,
Catching.
and that's not great for us.
That's the way to do it. I like it.
Right, yeah, that's still trespassing.
Hi, boss. Yes.
Now, why are you suddenly doing the grab thing? And why is there a floating ice cream?
Catching.
What is that floating ice cream doing?
That's the way to do it.
Hi there.
I like it.
Ah. Yeah.
Right, is no one going to take care of this planking man?
I'm awesome.
I suppose it's that bodyguard who's back there who's going to do it. You bag and tag, my
Hi,
man.
boss.
Yes.
Now, where are you taking Le Corpse? Down there?
I'm awesome.
Well, you do you.
Oh.
Ah.
I will have a look in here and see if
Yes.
there's any opportunities now.
Yeah.
So, there's a
I'm
guard
awesome.
there.
That's the way to do it.
He's the one who's going to bother us.
Catching. I'm awesome.
Crap.
Oh,
Ah.
shit.
Crime noticed. We're getting shot.
I lost visual. I can't see him. I
You can't see me.
Anyone got him?
Shit. It's gone wrong. Jump the wall, you silly man. Oh, for fuck's sake, why didn't you jump the wall? Well, that's a huge pain in the ass. He just decided not to climb over a small wall, which was very similar to all the other small walls in the area. And now we've lost another sniper rifle. And that legendary pistol that we'd literally just purchased. What an absolute pain in the bag. But luckily, we didn't harm anyone, so that doesn't count as a failure. We got the job done without harming any civilians, any guards, aside from our target. We got back our lockpick, which is good. It does unfortunately mean we've got alerted maps coming out of our butt. But Hawke's Bay, which we were going to do as a showdown anyway, remains unalerted, so jolly good. Now, I had been thinking Marrakesh next. It kind of doesn't matter at this point because they're all alerted now. But let's do Marrakesh next anyway, because I like Marrakesh. Let's see what the wheel says this time to screw us over. Now, what's the worst that could happen here? Top down could be tricky on Marrakesh. Fresh air, on the other hand, that's kind of ideal. So, we can only commit outdoor crimes. The embassy could be a problem, but if we're lucky it's not that version of the map. Now, silence pistol kill, epic. We've got some of those. Let's see. We've got lots of those. Black Lily will do the job. Don't get caught on camera. Poison guard. Oh, we lost our seeker, didn't we, as well? Dang it. Pacify guards with concussives. We only got one concussive duck. So we'll bring that along, I guess. We lost our wrench, which is a shame. But we should be able to get bonking tools in the map. We'll bring the crowbar. Can't hurt. Do we bring our special seeker? I think so. It's nice to have a seeker. We're not going to fail 2 missions in a row, right? So that should be all the tools we need. Or do we bring... Yeah, let's drop that seeker. My confidence is rattled. So we won't bring along 40 grand's worth of collector's seeker. We'll bring along a karma instead, and we'll just karma a guard. Can't be bothered doing the mushroom thing to get more syringes, so let's just head on in. So, need to remind myself, fresh air challenge. Outdoor crimes only. Targets are all outdoors by the look of it, so that might help. There is one of them now. A shopkeep of some sort. But we probably want a disguise. It's generally helpful to have a disguise. Where's our crowbar? There it is. Now, what are you doing in here, Mr. Army friend? I would appreciate it if you would leave the area.
Hey, man, you do this?
Ah, why is that guy sus? He shouldn't be sus. He should just be investigating that. No. Let's see. Can that guard see us? No. maybe we can do a bit of outdoor climbing. Ah, he's run off. A shame. But now he's off around there again. Is Army Man going to move on? Or is he just stuck there now? No, good. Army Man is not just stuck there. Okay, so it's a bit stupider than it should have been. But we're going to get this done.
Have one broken fuse box.
Yeah, get in a box. And we'll bam. I predict grave misfortune for a whole lot of people. Perhaps starting with some of these guards up here. Just because I do like flicking the switch and causing bother for people. So it's the version of the map with Silvio Caruso's brothers, the elusive targets that were dropped from the game proper. Oh dear, that guy's had an accident, my man. Are you going to go over and investigate? Or do I have to throw something to get your attention? Although he's fallen this side of the thing, which is unfortunate, the side of the puddle. But maybe you'll pick up the... Well, there goes a civilian. Whoops. Yeah, he's going to come back for the gun, and possibly for the other bod.
This here, you to blame for this?
No, it wasn't me. Why are they all being sus of me? Why is everyone being so sus today? It's definitely nothing to do with me.
Move out of here. There's no circus.
It's probably the outfit. It's just a naturally sus outfit.
This one looks like an accident.
Yeah, it does.
What a freaking mess.
It looks like an accident, alright. Here's another one. It's just fun. Every time I come to Marrakesh, I have to do this. And it fits in with fresh air as well, because it's all nice and outdoors. There's a few more outfits, should we require them? What do you have for sale?
Need anything? I suppose so, yes.
You got my wrench, but you've also got my Collector's Seeker. And we can actually afford both, so that's
Thank you.
just dandy.
If you need anything else.
Now, Destroy Surveillance Recorder is still on the menu. We'll get to that, perhaps. Although in this version of the map it might be indoors, so, Now, we've got a shopkeep.
It's surprisingly good. You know, tourists, they'll
Shopkeep who's going upstairs. So perhaps we can climb up and say hello to him. We'll have to see. It looks like he's going all the way, so that's good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can deal with this guy. Without too much issue. Stop looking at me. That very clearly wasn't me. And I'm not about to shoot a guy either. That also wasn't me. Now, are you guys going to be sufficiently worried if I just stand here? Or are you all going to escort Mr. Giggles to safety? Yeah, we might have got away with that, which is nice. Now, where are the targets? Are they both in the Shisha Cafe type area? They're close to it, if not in it. Oh no, the shopkeeper isn't, is she? Probably a good time to come down. Whilst everyone's engaged in running away. Now, is there anything particularly chaotic going on around here? Right, we're still looking at a poison puddle, so that's good. A poison puddle, an electric puddle. A puddle o' doom. Giggles is in there somewhere, so maybe people will spot that on the way out, and we'll get a few more deads from that. That would be nice. Now, we've got a guard over here, who is both a target and someone we could poison, who's nicely outdoors, although, let's face it, this is not a good spot with all these people hanging about. So, how are we going to deal with that guy? There's just too many peeps about. Right, that fan is on. Maybe we can do a bit more electrifying of folks. nobody up here. Have we got that puddle? I think we have. Yeah, good. So yeah, we might be causing some horrible accidents here that involve civilians. But we've got very little to lose. We've got like 74 Mercers. Which way are you coming around? You're coming that way. Maybe you'll live to see another day just because of your decision.
5 minutes for myself.
Or maybe we'll just get you in a moment.
Oh.
There's a crowbar down there. Could be valuable. Cool, down she goes. Body found. Who found said body? You did. Okay. Is anyone else likely to walk over that?
Somebody help me! Please, somebody help!
Because we do need to thin out the population around here. That's the sound I'd make if I was being electrocuted. Whereabouts might we get a fire extinguisher on this level? I feel like there's no real answer to that because I don't know where we might get one. If we could put that gun in the puddle. Oh, we killed another non-target over at our other puddle spot, so that's nice. Now, what's going on down here then? Yep, just bods. Oh, we got Caruso's key. Lovely. Let's turn that on again. It's possible that the only way to destroy cameras on this level is in the Shisha Cafe, and I don't see how we can do that from outdoors. But maybe we can. Maybe we can put like a propane on the other side of the wall and explode it. It's worth a go, right? Can we get your attention, or are you busy? You're busy. Busy being dead. Good. Yeah, you've spotted that. Who's coming in? Are you coming over, or are you just standing there? You're definitely there.
Hey, wake up!
You're gonna go get a guard. Okay.
Just a sec. Who are you again?
Who am I? I'm just a guy. Come and have a look.
Don't move!
Nice. Right, here's our man. Are we able to poison him at this point? He's coming over. Is he the closest person at this stage? He might be.
You know, it's funny. I've never seen a dead body before.
Okay, he's busy bagging and tagging. Are we in a position where we can just... Good. Is that going to work for us? Is he going to finish dropping off the bod? And then get sick?
Just taking out the trash. That was a joke.
Do they normally add "that was a joke" after they say just taking out the trash? Have I missed that every previous time when I've mocked them for saying such things? Maybe. Oh well, he's dragging him in there, which means we can't do crimes to him because that would be an indoor spot. It's also trespassing. Yeah, we're going back. Right, so yeah, it seems as though poisoning him didn't work. But that might just also be because he's now going back to deal with another bod. For there are other bods in this vicinity. But hey, we've poisoned him. We should be able to just shoot him in the head from up here without anyone really caring all that much. Yeah, here he comes. Maybe we can shoot him from here. Yes. Crime notice compromised. Who noticed us? I don't think we're really compromised. I think she's making that up. And it'll probably change to searching in a moment. It did change to combat briefly. But I'm still quite confident.
Hello there.
There we go, so I'm back to searching. I thought we hadn't been spotted. So everyone's going to have a look around there. I think the puddle is still sparking. So that's promising. There's one of Caruso's brothers. One of the elusive targets on the map. Now, what's going on over here?
Jesus.
Yep, there's dead people.
Oh God. This is awkward.
Now, where's our last target? We should probably deal with last target before we worry about little things like explosives. There she is. She is stood next to a moped.
Go somewhere. Relax, relax. Take a deep breath and tell me what happened.
So that could be promising. That would require us, though, to have a maintenance outfit, probably. Another non-target killed. Is that over here or over there? When you've got multiple death traps on the go, you kind of lose track. Is this the... Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I think it's time then to become handyman. Now that we can turn switches on and off at will, we can loosen things, and nobody will consider any of our actions suspicious.
Command, do you copy? Perimeter has been copied.
Because it's just the sort of thing handymen do. Whoa, where did you suddenly get sus? No. Was it this scooter that you stand next to? I think it was. So we're just gonna loosen that. Who's a real person here? Just you. Yeah, you're real. And you're smoking. So we can probably eliminate you without too much trouble, if we need to. Now, sus folks over here again. Another bod.
Hey, are you all right?
Does he look alright? Do you look alright? This is fun. I do enjoy this. Now, there comes another guard. Oh, there's another guard up there as well.
What's up?
Now, you've just seen an accident happen, so you should probably go and deal with that. No, you're not quite close enough. But maybe that's okay.
Come in.
I mean, you will be sooner or later. Now, where's that man who was bothering us? Old Smoko there. Are you going to move away from that moped at any point? Would be nice. This corridor's empty by the look of it, so we can ping that. More bodies are being found. Yeah. You should go and have a look, friend. You gonna have a closer look, or are you gonna get another guard? Okay, you had a close enough look, that's the main thing. Now, let's see. Yeah, this man is bothering me, so what we're gonna do, I think, is draw him away from his moped.
What's that?
Yeah, you go look what that was. I'm going to perform maintenance on your scooter. Someone else has found the pile, I think.
Oh, what a horrible accident.
Yeah,
Are you okay?
it's a really good way to just eliminate guards. I don't normally use this death puddle, I normally just use the other one. But this one is achieving its goal quite well.
Affirmative. Bagging and tagging.
You do that, friend. You bag and tag. Now, where are you going to drag that bod?
Oh my God. What the hell happened?
What did happen? Was it that? Now, what's happened to our smoking friend? He's back smoking again. But now he's standing next to an extremely explosive scooter, so I don't think he's going to be smoking for long. I could be wrong, it might just be that he never stamps out that cig, and therefore he's just not going to explode at any point. But we could probably hurry him along. Is anyone really watching us here? I don't think so. There we go. That's kind of got people's attention. Including our target. But we've still not committed any indoor crimes. Which is good. Got to keep reminding myself that that's the challenge today. Oh, here comes our target. And there she goes. So she's going to get help. You're just going to stand and watch. Okay. Right, she's trying to find help anyway. There's not many guards left in this vicinity. She's gone all the way in there to find one. Okay. I don't know why they didn't just come through the door. Now, where would one get propane on this level? Because that's our only real hope, I think, of destroying the surveillance recording. Now, where are you running to, friend? Has your body sense kicked in and you're rushing over here to find these people?
Can someone please help me? I need help here.
Yep, now he's off to get another guard. Grand. Death Puddle will claim another victim. In the meantime, there's no one really stopping us from picking this lock, is there? So, this is trespassing coming in here. Where exactly is the recorder? It's kind of away from the wall a bit, so maybe a propane flask won't get the job done. Plus we'd have to find one of the bloody things, and I'm not sure where that would be. We could also use a fire extinguisher if we want concussive explosives to get done. Maybe we're just faffing around and wasting time, and we should just write off those challenges as uncompletable and move on to the next level. But we'll have a quick scan over here just to see if there's anything that could help us.
Really? That was a little bit rude.
And I suppose we still need to worry about target number 3. Magnesium pouch, that's the blinding one, isn't it? So that's no help. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot of propane or fire extinguisher around about. Death Puddle there's gone quiet, mostly because nobody ventures over to this area naturally. Or at least all the people who did are now fried. Shisha Cafe might be our only hope for an extinguisher or similar. Am I allowed in if I get myself an invite? We might only be allowed in if we're in a suit. Let's have a look.
No maintenance crew this way. What are you, nuts?
Okay, we'll have to change.
Get out of here.
And there's no extinguisher in here, is there? Nope. Now, there's our friend. Doing some mopping next to... yeah, next to the scooter that we've prepared. But how do we deal with it without getting spotted doing so? I mean, those people aren't real people. They're fake ones, so they won't really care too much if we whip out a gun. So yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to take her down. Is Death Puddle going to claim anyone else? No, still sparking away. There are people in the vicinity though. So if we could draw their attention to this area, that might help. But we haven't picked up any loud guns, and I'm kind of loath to get too close to the puddle. So maybe we'll just... oh, here comes a guard. So he's going for a body. Let's go for one of the ones that didn't go anywhere near the puddle. Okay. That's no fun. Well, she goes past the scooter. I'm guessing she can't be lured over here with the radio. And then she goes back to the scooter. What are you doing walking past here right now, madam? Lovely. Another tragic accident. Seems like everyone's being struck with misfortune today in Marrakesh. Now, let's go back and grab a suit. Suppose we'll have a little look around. Close to the end of the level though, need to keep remembering. Outdoor crimes only. Let's see. Can we come in? Okay, we've apparently dragged the guards away and so we can just come in. Now, is there a fire extinguisher of any sort around? Yep, looks like there's no extinguishers, so... Guess we don't have a lot of options. Other than leave the level. We've been here long enough. Death Puddler's claimed lots of victims, which we like. And yeah, another jolly good excursion to Morocco complete. Let's see if we can squeeze in one more. So, Berlin's pretty small, all told. Blind target, distract target, eliminate guards SMG. And there's our flash phone again, that's handy. Now let's see if the wheel wants to play nice. What's our last challenge today? Wheel. Time trial would be alright. Suit only. Very well. Okay, Berlin's not the worst map in the world for suit only. It's going to have to be collateral firearms based on we can't get silent assassin if we're eliminating guards, so yeah. And now, how do we want to do collateral firearms? Do we want to do it with a sniper rifle? We've lost a lot of sniper rifles recently, but yeah, maybe we bring the Dracaena along. It's either that or a shotgun. And a shotgun will definitely involve lots of dragging of people, whereas a sniper rifle might allow us to just set quietly somewhere and ping them as they walk in front of someone else. And a suit only Berlin awaits. Cool, so we're in the club. That's generally a good sign. One of our targets is in the club. Another one is upstairs in the club, and then the last one is outside. So yeah, this could all be doable. First target is just hanging around out there. Can we do that without getting spotted? No, but we can hide in the freezer, so not a problem. And our target has moved away. What do you mean crime notice compromised? We're in a freezer. What in the hell? They don't know where I am because I've ran away from the suspicious scene. What is this bollocks? No one saw me get in this freezer. Well, that's just made everything a nightmare. I guess we'll just wait for the heat to die down. We might have to kill a lot of people today. Let's see. Yeah, you already know that we're sus. So you can get biffed. And you can get dragged into a freezer. Now. Kinda everyone knows that we're sus. You come through here as well, do you? Well, you can go in the freezer. Now, our target is nearby. Are they the one who noticed that? No. Okay. Right, I could do with that door being closed. Thank you. Okay, so no one else comes in here naturally, I don't think. So we're just going to drag you over here, where you're not going to be immediately spotted. If we then lure in next friend. Yeah, in you come. Oh, you did see the body. Are you going to go and look at the bod, see if it needs help? Good.
Oh, God.
Are you also
Got a
going to
body
go?
here. Investigating stamp.
Oh my god! Someone help me deal with this asshole!
Okay, you've gone to get help. This isn't turning out perfectly. And now angry men with guns are coming in.
You should leave right away. It's not safe here.
No, it's not. We'll grab your gun. Now. Another gunman is on the way, it seems.
Oh, crap!
Yeah.
Command! Command, you there?
Right, you can just go down because we don't need you.
I hear you, Cloud.
Command, how do you read?
You can go down too. Okay, we're just going to vacate this area. This isn't going according to plan.
Hey, who are you?
Yep,
I don't think I've seen you before.
everyone is sus, so we may as well just commit crimes. Now, where's our next target? There's one over there. If we dump you down there, then no one's going to come up here to look for you, right? They're all just going to panic and run around down there. Maybe that lad over there can be our collateral. Because I think he's going to come back, isn't he? Yep, there's trouble. I don't know why everyone out there seems to be sus, but yeah, people over there apparently have seen through the wall and know that we're dodgy. But that's maybe fine. Engaging, hunted, piss off. Who's engaging? We're over here. We're nowhere near anything. Apart from that guy over there. Now. There's our collateral. Firearms. Good. Okay, so that's one thing off the list. It's going to get violent. Do we let the heat die down? Might be wise. I feel like our outdoor target might be a good bet for distract and blind, because we can distract them with the flash phone. So if we can just take out our downstairs target somehow. Who's coming over? Some dude. Who didn't see us. Good. Oh, and they're panicking anyway, so they can't see us. Now, there's our target. Ah, piss, he's gone. There's a window there, though. There's a window where we can pop in. Or we could just come over here, perhaps, and try and find a spot where we can see the dance floor. No, you haven't seen anything. Sorry. Yeah, there's other guards over there who are now going to come over here. So that's not worked out. We just shot a civilian. I'm always leery about shooting civilians because I just don't want to. We could just obviously cross everyone off. But it's more fun if we stick to guards. And targets. Now, how does one get up to the upper levels without getting compromised by everybody? Is anyone compromising us on this floor? There's a whole lot of panicking happening around and about, but I don't think any of it involves us. Okay, we got away with all of that, perhaps. Yeah, we've been spotted by a camera now. But that's maybe fine. Yeah, let's just go outside. None of anything that's happening in there is anything to do with us. We're just a guy doing our thing. Ah, target is the guy complaining about the juice bar. Now he doesn't have a ticket.
Your ticket on you?
Come on. What's the...
What if we put the flash phone just next to him? Where's our flash phone? We bought a flash phone, right? Didn't we? Did I forget to bring it? I could have sworn we bought the flash phone.
They just left me. They
Oh well. You. Get in the bin. I could have sworn I picked up the flash, but the fact that it's not in my inventory suggests otherwise. Do you happen to have a flash grenade about your person?
Can I help you at all?
Sure.
Would be very nice. Of course you don't. We've got
Cool.
nothing that we need.
You know where to find me if you need more.
And our target's on the move. I mean, this is kind of convenient. Yeah, you get distracted.
What's that?
What is that? You should check it out. Cool, so we missed out on blind target because apparently I didn't bring the flash phone after all. But we might have survived a suit-only Berlin in which we alerted everyone to everything that we did. We just need to make our escape, and there's a scooter over here with our name figuratively etched upon it. Might be cameras still. But sod it, scooter man away. And that little golden ducky there, by the way, that's the milestone that I was trying to get on camera before we failed in Bangkok. 2,500 targets. So we are basically down to just 500 syndicate leaders and the various ones for completing campaigns, which we're working our way towards. Despite the best efforts of guards only and civvies only trying to ruin our day, we will continue to soldier on towards those challenges. And that'll be next time now. So thanks for watching, friends, and I'll see you next week.